Yes everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today is Morcambe away. It's been a while since we've done one of these videos and I can't wait, to be honest. It's a game that I'm very confident for. But before we talk, if I can get my words out, before we talk a bit too much about the Vale, before it is my game for Nantwich, we've got someone in Coventry I think. So we'll get that done, get that out of the way, hopefully have a good game. Get some clips for you just in case anyone's interested in how my game goes, and yeah, I'll see you after my game where we can talk a bit more about the Vale. Go on, the Vale.
Brilliant. Good. Well done, Jack.
Okay then, so that is the game done. A big 3 points for all the boys, a big 2-1 win. We had to dig in towards the end, but a massive 3 points. Now we're on the road to Morcambe. Now we're getting there about quarter past 2, so plenty of time to get in, maybe get some food or a bit of recording, bit of action, and yeah, I'll see you there. But first, of course, as usual, we're going to go through the analysis of both teams. Got my, if you watch the channel, if you watch the vlogs a lot, you know I'm a massive fan of the caramel nibbles, so I've got them as a little post-match snack, and yeah, get some analysis done now. Okay then, I think it's time for a bit of a breakdown of both teams, bit of analyst, no that's not the word, analysation, I always get it mixed up, but we'll crack on with it. Of course, we're travelling to the Morcambe Stadium today to face a team that sit rock bottom. However, it would just be so Port Vale to go and lose to a team that haven't won at home all season. Let's hope it's a different team. It really looks like, you know, a different Port Vale team to what I've ever seen so far. You know, I've never actually seen Vale top of the league for this long, but let's hope it can stay like that, eh? So they've only won 2 games, of course, both away from home against Barrow and Harrogate. According to FOTMob, their star player, or the one to look out for, is Callum Jones with an average rating of 7.5. However, statistically wise, Ben Tollett with 4 goals and 2 assists, I hope I pronounced that right, stats wise is leading for Morcambe on the right hand side. And here's a little one for you, the return of Rhys Williams. Well, I say return, he was at Vale for about 2 weeks before he was shipped back off to Liverpool for an injury. But it's the return of Rhys Williams. It'd be good to see how he's getting on with his career at a team that are really struggling, because it looks like he's playing okay from what I've seen of him. You know, I watched the Fleetwood Morcambe game when that was on the telly, and he looked like he was having a decent game, so it'd be decent to see him live for the first time, which is crazy considering he actually played for Vale and didn't play. But we'll move on to Vale now. And of course, the sad news is the 11-game streak is over following a disappointing 1-0 loss to Gillingham. I think teams have found a weakness. If they play scrappy football against us, particularly with a 3 at the back, it really nullifies us, especially Jaden Stockley, how important he is to the team. A 3 at the back really does kill sort of the momentum Jaden Stockley gives us. And, you know, I've heard a lot of people say, you know, I listen to the Ale and Vale podcast a lot, go give them a little listen. They'll be doing the preview and review for the Morcambe game. You know, and they made a good point saying that their tactics are now to, anytime Jaden Stockley competes for a header, because he's quite a physical bloke, just go down holding your head, and the referee bought it every time at Gillingham. So we're going to have to adapt, because teams are going to find us out eventually. So and that's where Darren Moore's been questioned in the past. Does he have a plan B? Let's hope he does have a plan B, eh? Our top player or one to watch is Brandon Cover, the man on loan from Leicester, with an average rating of 7.34, which is totally deserved. So important to our team. Again, a bit like Jaden Stockley, he's one of them players that if he's injured, we really would miss him. And of course, we do still sit top by 3 points. However, Walsall do have a game in hand and a better goal difference, but I don't think Walsall are playing today because of international break, so we have the opportunity to go 6 points clear and 2 games ahead of Walsall. And here's how I would like the Vale to line up then, and this time I've double and triple checked. There's definitely not 12 players in. If you watched the MK Dons vlog, you'd know I accidentally put 12 players in. There's definitely 11. So we'll start the return to his former club, Connor Ripley. A back 3, Nathan Smith, Hennigan and Connor Hall. And I'll talk a bit about Nathan Smith once I've done it. Brandon Covert and Jack Sharrock, 2 wing backs. Crowsdale just holding in the midfield with Talage and Chiz just in front of him, with Payton and Stockley leading the line. Now Smith for me is back in because Deborah has had a fall off in terms of form, and I went to the Wrexham game in the Bristol Street Motors Cup, and he was phenomenal against some of the best strikers in League One. Your likes of Paul Mullin when he came on, etc. He was phenomenal coming up against them. So why doesn't he deserve a chance when arguably 1 or 2 of our centre halves aren't performing to what they were at the start of the season? So get him in the side, in my opinion. Jack Sharrock comes back in, and the first time we'll see Payton and Stockley, which every single Vale fan has been crying out to see, with Talage, the creator, just behind. Let's be honest, Darren Moore isn't going to go with that side, but if he did, I would be more than happy. But yeah, we're on the way to Morcambe now, and I'll see you there. Up the Vale.
We want Jason out, say we want Jason out. We want Jason out, say we want Jason out. We want Jason out, say we want Jason out. We want
Well, we've got the balloons, the Vale black balloons to support the Morcambe protest. We're going to get in, hopefully, we'll get in and then we'll blow them up and we'll let them go in protest support for Morcambe. Okay, I'm outside the Mazuma Stadium. I'm joined with Tanya, the chair of the Shrimps Trust. So, of course, with the situation going on at the moment, just talk us through, what's going on and how important it is to, what you're campaigning for to get it over the line.
Yeah, absolutely, and you Port Vale fans will probably really empathise with our situation. So the owner's been selling the club for 2 years. The people he's selling to can't pass a fit and proper test. They're not providing the right paperwork that they need to. Meanwhile, we sit at the bottom of League 2. Doesn't look like we'll get any money pushed in January. We're really worried about this magnificent football club dropping out of the Football League, and this community asset crumbling because of one man who sits in Essex, not bothered about what's going on.
How much is it affecting the morale of the fan base?
Yeah, the fans are really frustrated, and the longer that we're not told anything, the more angry and frustrated we're getting. So this protest today is the first step if nothing happens, then we'll still keep protesting. We'll keep turning the pressure up. We'll work with the FSA, we'll work with the media, and we'll try and get the club sold.
And let's imagine that your owner was watching this video. What's your message to, I believe it's Jason his name is?
Yeah, Jason, sell the club. If the prospective owners that you're interested in can't provide the paperwork, move them on and find somebody who will buy the club and do it quickly. Don't let us go the same way as Worcester Warriors. This is a community asset. It's our club, not your club. Sell it and move on.
Tanya, thank you so much for your time.
I appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Thank you.
Very much.
How are we doing this? Thank you. About 20 minutes or so until kick-off. Let's hope the boys can put in a just performance. Best score predictions?
3-0 Vale, pitch is looking wet, rain's coming down, Rory Payton's on fire, 3-0 Vale.
I think 2-0, I think we've got too much for them, so yeah, we're going to go 2-0.
I think we'll go in 1-0 at half time. I think we'll win 2-0 by the end of the game. Rory Payton both.
1-0 Vale.
2-1 win, Stockley to score 2.
Despite our last league game resulting in a loss, a really hard morale in this away end. And it's going to be, we're top of the league and 3 points clear. Really, really good support. Right, this away end is rocking. We've got the balloons, we're going to blow it up. And yeah, in support to get Jason out of Morcambe. Right, we'll try that again. There we go.
loud. It's a great atmosphere around the club at the moment. Wow, that is a big let-off. A man with 4 goals so far this season has skied one from about 1 yard out. A massive, massive let-off, and definitely the best chance so far this game. Running past defenders, scoring 1 and 2. About half an hour in, and other than the big chance that Morcambe had, which was skied basically 1 yard out, they've had nothing, which is good. Shows that we've been defensively solid. Ben Hennigan is having a fantastic game. We've wasted a few chances, or should I say there's a few chances we should have taken. Nothing too major, nothing that you're sort of, holding your head thinking, how has he not scored that? But it's looking good. We're dominating, which we expect when it's top versus bottom. But of course, it's the English Football League. Anything can happen, and we've got to be well aware of that. We're half an hour in, and so far, it's solid. It's not good, it's not bad, it's solid, which we'll take half an hour in. Half time here then at the Mizuna Stadium. The score is 0-0. A good half, to be fair. Doesn't really reflect the scoreline. Probably should be 1-1, given both Vale and, Vale put the ball in the back of the net, but dodgy foul and of course a massive chance of Morcambe early on in the game, which they should have taken. So there's been chances, definitely. So it doesn't really reflect the scoreline, but 0-0 is a score. Anything to improve on for Vale really is just create more chances and let's put it in the back of the net without, as the referee will put it, without pushing in the back. But other than that, we're playing well. Nothing really to moan about. So I'll see you in the second half.
I think we're not playing as good as we should, but we're playing okay. We just need to shoot, mate, because we're not shooting. Just try and walk it in the box. But if you have the shots, we might get a goal or two. But I think we'll make some substitutions at half time. I think we should bring on Benicio, try and get some pace down the wing, and then maybe bring on Talai as well.
Steady, I think we're slightly the better side. They've had a golden opportunity, we've had a goal ruled out, other chances. There's goals in this game yet for me.
Any changes you'd make?
No, not yet. Carry on as we are and then give it a couple of, probably 15 minutes. Maybe see if we can get Chesney further forward up the pitch, see what happens there.
Top man, thank you. About 20 minutes or so into the second half. It's not good. We aren't playing very well at all. We do need some changes, I believe. Rico Richards is getting unstripped, but like everyone's saying, we're losing our heads, and if we lose our heads too much, it's only going to backfire against us. So they're playing a frustrating style of football, and we're just not adapting to it at the moment. About 70 minutes on the clock here. Benicio, Rico Richards and Sam Hart all ready to come on. I think he's waiting until 70, so about 15 seconds until they come on. Got a free kick just on the halfway line. Let's see if we can create a chance from it. So it's Curtis off the Benicio, Hart on for Grant, and I'm going to assume Rico Richards on for Rory Payton. Yeah, Rory Payton off for Rico Richards, a triple substitution. Let's hope it injects some energy into the side. Just around 10 minutes left to try and get something. It just doesn't seem to be falling to us today. 10 minutes though, a game can change just like that, so just going to bide our time, and one chance, that's all it takes, one chance. You've got players like Benicio and Rico Richards who, and even Chislett that can, you know, sort of create chances from nothing. Just need one of them to step up and just someone to put it in the back of the net, because it's a must-win game this, especially against bottom of the league. Ball into the box. Get in there! Ethan Chislett! Come on! Yes! Get in there! Come on! Get in! Come on! Pyros! Get in! There it is! There's the chance we needed! Provided by Benicio! Finished off by Ethan Chislett! We are top league! Say we are top league! On the football, here we go! When we get promotion, there's no sing! We are Vale, Super Vale, Darren is a king! Looks like it's flying out. You need them players on the pitch. Darren Moore bringing Benicio and Rico Richards in particular has completely changed this game. Go marching in! But we got the job done. We got the job done. That's the big thing. We are top league, so we are top league. We are top league, so we are top league. We are top league, so we are top league. We are top league, so we are top league. We are Vale, Super Vale, Darren, that's okay.
training, so it is full time, and it was definitely not pretty. But again, countless times I've said this season, but teams that are good and teams that are going up find a way to win games, and today we found a way to win a game of football. Similar to the Accrington game, they played a very frustrating style of football which limited our chances, put our backline under immense pressure. You know, Dackers is a big centre forward, Tola as well, he's dangerous off the right, so it's safe to say they have their threats, but we dealt with it really, really well today. And other than a little scare when Tola manages to clear the stadium off from 1 yard out, other than that they didn't really have any must score chances, so it was definitely a very positive game. If we hadn't scored that goal though, however, this could be slightly different. I could be speaking slightly differently, but we scored, we won the game, and that's all that matters. It's a big 3 points in the grand scheme of things. You know, top versus bottom on paper, you'd expect us to roll them over 3 or 4-0, but it never happens like that, and in fact it is usually bottom that beat top. But we've done it, we've got it over the line, and I'm really, really happy for Ethan Chislett. You know, you saw just how happy he was when he was taking his top off, when he managed to bundle the ball into the back of the net. So yeah, really happy for him as well. I do really hope you enjoyed the vlog though. Please make sure you smash that like button and the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one, and also in my player interviews. Port Vale.